Hey everyone, happy Friday. This is Grace and hope you've been well. Now what's kind of funny is this is, the result of 3 Tuesday mornings. I know you guys are probably like, what? Um, Sometimes it happens that some Tuesday mornings on a given week there are new things, or they have new things but not items that would tempt a particular shopper, which would in this case be me. And so Belly and I did go on Monday to the Pasadena store, and they had some new items, but we just weren't interested in those. And so yeah, and then on Thursday I left Bentley at home because I had to go to school, and ended up dropping by the Laverne store and the whatchamacallit, Glendora store. And this, for the most part, is what I picked up at Glendora, and I'll explain to you why. So, very quickly, Hampton Art. I thought this was really nice. Lime green pigment ink for $1.49. I thought it was great. I don't think I have this particular shade, and so I have something in mind for this. And then I wanted also kind of a lavender dye ink, and so this was $1.49. Oh, let me read for you the SKUs. 1988203, 1988204. This is lavender, this is lime green. And then I found one of these guys. So Monica and Muzzy are helping out a little, piglet. And so you guys know I do love my wooden stamps. I have this, so I actually purchased it to send off to a friend who has been trying to collect house mouse stamps, but she is nowhere near a Tuesday morning. So here we go, 1990333, and that is your SKU for $4.99. And then this was kind of cool, and I give credit for this purchase to Kimbo Creations. Hi Kim, hope you're doing well. She was talking about corrugated paper roll that she has. She called it, I think, a tree stump. Well, I found a tree branch. And I thought it was a great deal. Take a look. Comparative estimated value at $9.99 for $1.99. I mean, regardless of the comparative value, when I saw this and it was only $1.99, I thought that this would be a really good deal. SKU is 2000313, and a while back I had received this very adorable owl birthday card that Carolina Bug here on YouTube had made. I don't think she's active on YouTube anymore, but she used a sheet of the corrugated paper and then created a design, and it just gave it so much dimension that I thought I would want to play around with that. So I picked that up, and then, as you know, I've been working on Christmas in July projects, or trying to, but these days I think I only end up working on them Monday morning and then I upload. Anyway, some of you may see this in your regular, craft aisle. And incidentally, I saw this in my regular craft aisle, but I think it really depends on when these come in because they get clearanced out. And so if you take a look at, sorry for the crinkling, you'll notice that this was back in November of 2017. And it's not, okay, is it focusing now? Yeah, no, November 2017. And so it's been a while, and that's why it was clearanced out at 20% off. So it's 1853427 for $6.99, the blue tag. Now, the reason why I picked it up in addition to that was because at my Glendora store, and sometimes they'll do this, but it'll say this store only, an additional 25% off the clearance. And so I picked this up for, I think, under $5. It was like $4 something. And I just thought that these would be great to use when I make my cards, use them as ribbons, accents, or what have you. And then you guys know during Christmas, anyhow, I'll make goodie bags for my youth kids, and sometimes I like to tie those goodie bags with some nice festive ribbon. And so, yeah, this I think will come in very, very handy. And one of the things that I think hold me accountable to this, that this coming Monday when I share with you my Christmas in July projects, one of the things that I want to share with you is certainly my candy box, because I use ribbons like this to tie the candy boxes. I can use, I guess, red and white twine, but these are also really nice too. So anyway, it's a short but sweet Tuesday morning haul. Thought you guys would at least want to kind of see what's out there. And you'll see this little guy. He's on my desk. He has not been feeling well. He's got a nasty, actually it's not it's like 3 nasty hot spots. Those of you who have dogs, you guys know those can be very painful, and they can be, they can escalate quite well. So, yep, I think the ant invasion into my house, there must have been an ant that bit him, and then, Bentley doesn't know any difference, so he, bites at that area to try to ease it, and then it just escalated from there. So I've got him on Benadryl and antibiotics, so hopefully the little fur ball will be better. I really, really hope so, because, sometimes people say fur babies or, dogs are like babies. I kid you not. I have not had a good night's rest in the past 3 days because of this little guy. Keeps me up at nights. So anyway, that may have been a little bit too much for some of you who don't care that much about my little canine, but thought you guys would like this. It's nice to know, though, that the house mouse stamps are still floating around and, making their way. So here's hoping for more house mouse. So anyway, down the description bar, guys, I will leave the 800 SKU locator number. You guys know that's why we always read the SKU numbers, so that if you want to save yourself some time, gas, and frustration, you can call that 800 number, punch in whatever SKU you're looking for, and then and your zip code, and it'll tell you, if the item is in your vicinity. So I think that's it for this week's Tuesday morning haul then. Stay tuned this weekend. I do have more entries to share with you from my House Mouse Birthday Challenge. And then I was looking through and I realized that I have not uploaded the giveaway winners. And I think there were like 2 or 3 giveaways that I was holding. I know, I'm so sorry. I've been really bad. Between Bentley and then my health, it's just been crazy. But anyway, just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on that. And then, of course, on Monday, I will be back to share with you the Christmas and July entries. So I think that's it. Have a great weekend, everyone. You guys know what to do. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.